Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to the troubleshooting guide for DTC U1288, which indicates a lost communication issue between the gauge control module and the parking sensor module, PARKSR, in Honda Odyssey models from 2011 to 2017. This code is critical, as it may affect parking functionality and driver awareness regarding obstacles. The gauge control module is responsible for relaying information regarding vehicle data to the dashboard displays, while the parking sensor module detects objects behind the vehicle. Both components are integral to ensuring that the driver receives correct information when reversing. When the communication link between these two modules is compromised, it can lead to a cascade of malfunction, affecting vehicle performance and safety. Understanding this error is vital for appropriate diagnostics and repair to ensure operational reliability. DTC U1288 signifies a communication error involving the gauge control module and the parking sensor module in your Honda Odyssey. The gauge control module is typically positioned close to the driver's dashboard and is crucial for displaying vital vehicular information. Its primary role includes processing data from various sensors and presenting this data to the driver through the dashboard gauges. The parking sensor module, also situated near the vehicle's rear, plays a significant role in enhancing driving safety by providing auditory and visual alerts when reversing. Any disruptions in communication between these two modules can trigger DTC U1288, impacting the effectiveness of the parking assistance features. Faulty components or wiring issues could contribute to this loss of communication, prompting a thorough diagnostic approach to resolve the issue. Several possible causes could lead to DTC U1288 being logged in the system. First, loose connections between the parking and backup sensor control unit and the gauge control module may disrupt communication. This often occurs due to vibrations or improper installation. Secondly, poor wiring harness conditions can lead to high resistance or intermittent connections, making it difficult for signals to pass between the two modules. A faulty gauge control module can also be the root of the problem, failing to send or receive data effectively. Similarly, a malfunctioning parking sensor module may not relay information, creating communication issues. Lastly, a blown fuse, particularly the C11 7.5 amp fuse, may cause a break in the power circuit, leading to this error code appearing in the diagnostic system. Each of these components must be examined during troubleshooting to determine where the fault lies. The presence of DTC U1288 can manifest several noticeable symptoms for the Honda Odyssey driver. First, you may observe warning lights illuminated on the dashboard, indicating a malfunction in the vehicle's electronic systems. Additionally, the parking sensors may fail to function as intended, providing neither audible alerts nor visual cues when obstacles are detected while reversing. This can significantly hinder the driver's awareness of their surroundings. Inconsistent gauge readings can also occur, causing confusion over vehicle conditions such as fuel levels or engine temperature. Error messages may be displayed on the interface, providing an indication that there is an issue to be addressed. Moreover, features that depend on communication between the gauge control and parking sensor modules may become entirely unresponsive, indicating the importance of diagnosing this error promptly. The first step in troubleshooting DTC U1288 involves using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any diagnostic trouble codes from the vehicle's computer memory. This step is crucial as it allows you to reset the system and assess whether the error code reappears. To execute this, start by turning the ignition switch to the lock position, then back to the on position, ensuring not to start the engine. It's important to wait at least 6 seconds for the system to stabilize before proceeding to check for DTCs. This process will help identify if the issue is persistent. If DTC U1288 reappears, it indicates that a foundational problem still exists, while an absence of the code suggests an intermittent failure, leading you to check for potential loose or poor connections in the circuit. In the second troubleshooting step, you will navigate the Body Electrical System menu on the HDS. Specifically, select the BCAN, Body Controller Area Network Control Units Information option to check which connected control units are active in the system. This step will help confirm whether the parking sensor module is being detected correctly by the vehicle's diagnostic system. If the parking sensor module is detected, this implies that there is some level of communication established, and you will move on to further diagnostics outlined in the next steps. Conversely, if it is not detected, further investigation into the wiring and connectors will be needed to uncover possible communication breakdowns. This approach ensures a systematic diagnosis, maintaining a clear path to finding the fault. In this step, you will need to measure the voltage between the body ground and the parking and backup sensor control unit at terminal number 24 of the 24P connector. This measurement is essential for determining whether the control unit is receiving the necessary battery voltage to operate properly. To perform this check, ensure that your multimeter is set to measure voltage, then connect the ground lead to a suitable body ground point and the other lead to terminal number 24. If battery voltage is present, you will proceed to the next troubleshooting step. A lack of voltage at this terminal suggests a disruption in the power supply, signaling a need to check for issues such as faulty wiring or a blown fuse. Accurate readings here are critical, as they will direct further troubleshooting steps to isolate the source of communication failure. For the fourth step in troubleshooting DTC U1288, begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position once again. This sets the vehicle in a state where you can safely inspect the fuses. Focus on the number C11 fuse, located in the driver's under-dash fuse relay box. This particular fuse is rated at 7.5A and protects circuits related to components like the parking sensor module. After visually inspecting the fuse for any visible signs of damage, check if it is intact. If the fuse is functioning correctly, you will need to investigate for any opens or high resistance present in the circuit path. If the fuse is blown, replacing it is a straightforward solution. But if it blows again, this is indicative of a deeper issue, requiring you to check for potential shorts to ground within the circuit. The fifth troubleshooting step requires you to further evaluate the voltage at the parking and backup sensor control unit's 24P connector, specifically at terminals number 3, number 7, and number 13. This measurement helps in confirming whether the parking sensor module is receiving the necessary voltage to operate. Use your multimeter to measure voltage at each of these terminals individually, ensuring that the ground lead is securely connected to a known good body ground. Check for consistent voltage readings across all terminals. If any terminal lacks sufficient voltage, this suggests an internal failure within the parking sensor module or indicates continuing wiring issues that need to be addressed. Recording your measurements is critical, as it serves as documentation of the system's operational condition and assists in identifying persistent problems that may need repairs. Final repair verification is the concluding phase in diagnosing and resolving DTC U1288. After addressing any identified faults, it's crucial to clear the DTCs once again using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. This will reset the vehicle's computer, giving an opportunity to assess the effectiveness of your repairs. Following this, you should conduct a road test to observe the actual functionality of the parking sensors and ensure that they operate without issues. Check the accuracy of the gauges while on the road, making sure all readouts are consistent with the vehicle's performance. Finally, while monitoring the systems, reevaluate for the presence of DTC U1288. Ensuring these steps are completed satisfactorily confirms that the repair process was effective and the vehicle is ready for safe operation. Preventive maintenance is key in avoiding the reoccurrence of issues like DTC U1288 in the future. Conducting regular system checks ensures that all electronic components are functioning optimally and allows for early detection of any potential faults. Inspecting wiring connections does not only pertain to the parking sensor module, but includes other relevant connectors that may impact the overall communication circuits within the vehicle. Testing the operation of the parking sensors periodically can help verify their reliability, while also ensuring that they are alerting the driver as intended. Keeping fuses in good condition and replacing them when worn can prevent vehicle electrical systems from failing. Lastly, consistently documenting maintenance history creates a valuable resource that highlights patterns or areas needing attention, aiding in longevity and performance. In conclusion, understanding the implications of DTC U1288 is vital for maintaining the safety and functionality of Honda Odyssey models from 2011 to 2017. Following a systematic troubleshooting process ensures an organized approach to diagnosing the problem, which ultimately leads to resolving communication issues between the gauge control module and the parking sensor module. Ensuring the integrity of all related components, wiring, and fuses is crucial to restoring proper functionality. Regular maintenance plays a significant role in preventing future issues and ensuring long-term vehicle performance. Lastly, addressing issues promptly when they arise not only helps maintain vehicle performance, but also protects drivers and passengers by ensuring that safety features like parking sensors are always functioning correctly. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.